Hi Sierra, I wanted to make a quick video to help you understand this problem. So you have b squared minus 25 over b squared plus b minus 20 divided by 5 minus b over b squared plus 4b minus 32. Now the first thing we're going to do when we divide a fraction, we leave the first fraction alone. So we're going to have b squared minus 25 over b squared plus b minus 20. And we're going to multiply it by the reciprocal, so we're going to flip the second fraction. B squared plus 4b minus 32 over 5 minus b. Now we want to factor each numerator and denominator. So this first numerator, the b squared minus 25, that's a difference of squares. So it factors as b plus 5 and b minus 5. Okay, now the denominator, the b squared plus b minus 20, we want two numbers that multiply to get negative 20 and add to get positive 1. So that's going to be a positive 5 and a negative 4. b plus 5 and b minus 4. Now this is not a negative sign, it's just a stray mark. Let's see if I can get rid of it. Oops, sorry, you hear that alarm going off. This is just a stray mark, so ignore that. Okay, times, now we need two numbers that multiply to get negative 32 and add to get positive 4. So that's going to be a positive 8, so b plus 8 and b minus 4. Now here's one tricky little thing, which is probably what was holding you up. It's a new thing for a lot of students. Here we have a 5 minus b, and we're going to want to cancel it out with b minus 5, but they're not exactly the same. We can't just switch subtraction. But what we can do is if we put a negative 1 out in front, we can turn it into b minus 5. We can switch the order. And if you think about this, I'll go up here to kind of just show you why. If we have negative 1 times b minus 5 and we distribute it, we'd have negative b plus 5. In addition, we can rearrange, so that's the same as 5 minus b. So 5 minus b is the same as negative 1 times b minus 5. This is just a little trick we can do to kind of switch subtraction. So you can switch it if you put a negative 1 out in front. Now we want to cancel everything that we can. So we can cancel this b plus 5 with this b plus 5. We can cancel this b minus 5 with this b minus 5. And this b minus 4 with this b minus 4. So we're left with b plus 8 over negative 1. Now dividing by negative 1 is the same as multiplying by negative 1. It's the only number where that's true. So we can write this as negative 1 times b plus 8. And we can distribute the negative 1 to get negative b minus 8. So that would be our final answer. So a couple of things to remember. When you're dividing, you flip the second fraction. Then we're factoring everything, and then kind of the one little trick to this problem was this 5 minus b, we want to change it to negative 1 times b minus 5. Okay? Don't hesitate to email me if you have any other questions, but I hope this was helpful.